Hi, so happy holidays. I am about to do a project, and in my true spirit, of course, I include you, my channel, in a little project I thought I would do for my Christmas table. I thought it would be fun to do fun place cards this year. I like the idea of a place card. There's a certain formality that you have when you tell people where to sit and they go and look at where they're sitting. But this one's going to be a little special, and I think maybe I saw this on Pinterest, one of those types of sites, and I happened to see these snow globes at the dollar store while we were in the US. But I ended up getting most of these here in the Canadian, and I thought it would be fun to personalize them. So here's the prototype that I did before I went and expended the money to buy 12, because there's 12 at my table. So this prototype, I've learned that you kind of have to, with the picture, you kind of have to have the people up, or the majority of the picture. So in the case where I'm doing my second one, I have the person up a little higher in the tree, and the snowman is sitting beside. And the snowman gives stability so that the picture stands straight. And I'll get some close-in shots so you can actually see it. So let's zoom in and let me break this down. You'll notice that my cutout laminated picture of each person, including a snowflake or two, has a little tail on it, and this will allow me to put the hot glue gun glue on the picture. And I also put a little bead of glue at the back of the picture and held it so it held a shape, the shape that you want, maybe tilted back a little bit, and then placing the snowman and any accessory really. These snow globes would be fun for any party because you don't really just have to use snow. You could use colored confetti. There are so many choices in even dollar stores, party stores for confetti, and all the miniature types of items that you could place inside of the globes. Now that the insert is done, I start on the exterior of the snow globe. I adhere a loop ribbon so that you are able to hang it on a tree. And this portion of it is just to adhere a name tag, or perhaps the name of the party. I think doubling, tripling up on this ribbon and tag just elevates the snow globe a little bit more. So in my case, I used a go grain ribbon, nicely cut, and 2 tags. One reinforcing the color of my dinner party, the silver and white. A little dab of glue just to ensure stability of the ribbons and then cards. And then I finished mine off with a bell, which really added a nice jingle when you shook it. Finally, I put in a few handfuls of snow. I finished off the base with a pretty glittered ribbon. You do want to be aware that with these plastic molded type snow globes, or even jars, that there is always somewhat of a seam, so make sure that you understand the front and back and placing your ribbons, or even when you screw in or place in the insert, that it is facing the front without having a seam down the middle. It cost me less than probably $4 per person to do that, so a little keepsake for people to take. Now I want to keep my table white and silver this year, so of course everything that I have is white and silver. This is the only thing. I did not find any more of these trees. I did have to do a bit of a alteration on these. These had a long wire inside them, so they were too tall. I had to cut out the wire, re-glue them so that they would fit in here. So I think in the package there were 3 short ones and 3 long ones, and I have 12 people coming. So I had to get green trees. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. I will ensure that I put the green trees in between and do white and green for how people are sitting. Then it will look coordinated. A few dollars a person and probably a couple of hours of my time. And I think those little touches matter, and I think that they're noted and they're appreciated. I like doing stuff like this, and I think it just does make your holiday dinner a little more special. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed following along with me. and maybe I'll get a shot of my actual table all finished with the place cards in their spot. Welcome to my dining room. I've lit the candles. I wanted to show you the finished product before everyone gets here of the snow globes. It's simple, silver, creamy white plate. I didn't have pure white, but you know what? You use what you have.